Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, here continuing the journey of Ben 10. This is Ben 10 Season 4, Episode 9, Ben 10 versus Negative 10, Part 1. So, of course, as you guys know, Episode 8, I decided to go with Goodbye and Good Riddance first before this two-parter. A number of you guys were commenting saying that was wrong. I should have watched the two-parter and then watched Goodbye and Good Riddance. I heard from more people saying that Goodbye and Good Riddance could go either before or after, and I know why now, because it literally is a what-if type episode of Ben 10, essentially, where it's not truly what happened in the timeline or whatever, or it's another version of a potential timeline, but regardless, it's not a part of the continuity they've been kind of establishing. It's a kind of offshoot, branch, if you will, to another path that could have happened at some point in a timeline of Ben 10. So I understood that. So we have this two-parter here. Of course, we have part 1 now. We have this two-parter, then Secret of the Omnitrix, and then the first live-action film. And I'm hearing the second live-action film takes place sometime during Alien Force. So I think that's correct. You know, I'll solidify and everything before we get to those, of course. I'll figure it out and everything. And I have a number of people still commenting and asking, am I checking out Ben 10 Alien Force when I'm done with all this? And the answer is yes. I made an announcement over a month ago. It's on the channel. If you guys missed it, the video's there. But if you want to hear it again, or if you haven't heard before, yes, I'm going to be reacting to Ben 10 Alien Force once all of this is done in terms of the original Ben 10 continuity. So I'm excited to get in this two-parter, guys. You guys been hyping this shit up when I put out Goodbye Good Riddance. Like, I cannot wait for you to get to the two-parter. So people saying you need to check out both parts at once. They need to be in one video, and I don't do that, as you guys know, so you'll have to wait. Apologies if you don't want to wait, but it's okay. You will live. Just give it some time, relax, and you'll get the part 2, you know, next week, you know, the following Sunday. That's how it is. That's how I upload these videos. So let's get into now, guys. I'm excited as hell. We're almost at the end of the journey. Literally, after I get through these two-parters, we're at the Secret of the Omnitrix. It's insane. This journey has been phenomenal. Here we go, guys. Ben 10 versus Negative 10, Part 1. Let's go.
And made a clean getaway.
My name is Stinkfly. It's like a big action movie. Whoa. They're gonna crash. You might want to stop them. Thankfully, the water. Okay, they jumped out.
Isn't there a villain left out there who can give me a challenge?
Oh boy. Don't say that. What? Oh god.
Hi guys, this is Cooper, the grandson
Hi,
of an old
Cooper.
plumber buddy of mine.
Time to pick the winning caller to the premiere of Space Pirates 4, The Revenge of War. Is anybody? Well.
Where are my manners? Hi, Cooper. I'm Gwen. I'd love to go to the premiere with you.
Back off, Cootie Queen. Proud to be home to the U.S. Federal Gold Reserve. We're
Okay.
over $100 billion. Now, if you'll follow me, we will continue
There's
our
some
tour.
suspicious people in the back. Yeah.
This is a restricted area.
Restricted
We'll be
area.
escorted back to the public section.
Wait a minute. Wait. What?
I'm telling Grandpa.
That what, you're a big
This is
doofus?
bad.
Ben,
So what's up with those freaks on the video?
Oh.
Just video.
Video.
Music.
Yeah.
My grandpa was a plumber too, remember? Max told him all about you guys and the Omnitrix and the spell book and everything.
Oh.
Where is everybody?
Oh my god.
Rose with a capital G.
Save the chickens. Wait, where's that kid at? What the hell?
All the gold's still here.
Then what'd they take?
Circus freaks break into
it's an old plumber's base.
Like the one at Mount
Oh,
Rushmore?
Not
okay.
exactly. Once we brought down Vilgax the first time, these annexes weren't needed anymore. So we eventually shut them all down.
That person, who is that? Who is that?
Is there a problem?
Oh my god. Okay.
Stick us with the amazing Mr. Nerd here.
I find your lack of faith disturbing, Mr. Breath. Or may I call you Acid?
Villains fighting villains, of course. Oh. Pretty much proving they can't do anything.
Now that that's settled,
I'm not driving itself.
Grandpa, who's driving?
Autopilot.
Okay.
Cooper rigged it up. These dots represent all of the closed plumber facilities.
About to say it's a lot.
Where's the one in Seattle?
I did mess around with the turbo boost system a little.
Love the transformation. It's like a goddamn rocket.
He definitely has.
Please tell me that you didn't forget the super duper brakes to go with the
Oh,
super duper turbo.
he did, it seems.
I got you back.
Careful with the other vehicles. Oh no.
So much for speed bumps.
Made a lasso. Oh. That barely worked. Bees?
Okay.
Wait a minute. It's that dude again. What? Are all the villains showing up in this? Oh. Jesus. Yeah.
The circus freaks are probably still up there.
I don't think it's them up there. No.
How'd she get back her
Whoa.
alien tech?
Sorry, this elevator
Okay.
is no longer in service.
We're literally bringing back everybody. What the hell? The music change. Oh my god, she's here too?
Is there anybody?
You're overdue for a visit.
Every fucking person is in this. My god. What in the hell is going on?
Nebula.
There you go, reflect it.
You've had my spell book all this time and you still haven't taken off the training wheels?
Well,
Either you're too stupid to conjure
Oh.
the more complex.
he doesn't know what to do. Nice. Okay, just taking her on. Why not? Jesus.
Of course.
What key?
Somebody
Key?
stop Rojo from getting away with that thing.
Tackle. There you go. He caught it. Exactly. He caught it. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, no. It's not going to happen. Damn it.
But we have a date to rule the world.
A lot of you do. Okay. What in the hell is this episode? And it's going to end right here. Oh, no. Really on.
Many years ago, the plumbers helped capture an alien convict as a show of gratitude. A subatomic power source so powerful
Whoa.
that it made our own nuclear plants look like wind-up toys by comparison, and put away for safekeeping within a super secure force field inside the Mount Rushmore complex.
How did the circus freaks figure all this stuff out?
The circus freaks
Yeah.
couldn't figure out how to steal
No.
water from an aquarium.
Guess we beat them here.
Nope. Oh, jeez. All of them.
I wish I could promise you a swift demise. But alas,
Shit.
I believe my new partners had -10.
I'm about to say, is it called -10 because of all the villains? Oh my god, it cuts down. No! No! I'll get to the review in a second, okay? This is insane. I cannot believe this is what it meant when it said Ben 10 versus -10. It's like every few minutes. Remember this villain? Boom! They're in this episode. Boom! Boom! It's like bombs dropping every few minutes. There's another villain. Woo. My god, I would not have guessed -10 is literally the team of villains that this night guy, this new knight they introduced, it was episodes ago. What was it the first episode of season 4? I think it was. But anyways, so we have this whole lineup of past villains, and they're all working to get this like energy source or whatever. I'm like, what? This is insane. Okay, this is insane. Okay, let's get to the proper review. I now understand why you guys were hyping this shit up, because my god, this was fantastic. This was so good. And of course, it ends with the -10. It's like, okay, because I was trying to think, slowly as we're seeing more and more villains pop up, it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm thinking, -10. Is that, are we having 10 villains? And literally, that's what that's what it was. Literally, the -10, it's a team of villains that Ben has faced either more recently, but most of them, he met them back during like season 1, you know? So it's kind of crazy how all these villains with very different backgrounds who never met each other are now all working under this new Knight character that was introduced at the very end of that episode forever ago. I think it was the season 4 premiere, if I remember correctly. Yes. So it's kind of crazy that this is happening, because before we've not had this. I'm trying to think, have we had, I mean, we had Ghostfreak teaming up a couple different villains and stuff, and I think there's one other time where we've had, I think, a team up somewhere, but not to this scale. And it makes sense because literally this is the last 2 episodes, unless I watch Goodbye and Good Riddance after the fact, right? Instead of before this 2-parter. This makes sense to be a big epic 2-parter in terms of the last season of the show before Secret of the Omnitrix, in terms of watch order for me. This makes a lot of sense, because I'm thinking, okay, you guys are hyping it up. What are they going to do? I wasn't expecting this, but my God, I'm so happy it's this, because it goes to show we've had some great villains on the show before. You know, we've had some great villains throughout the Ben 10, like throughout Ben 10's run. So I'm trying to say, it's early in the morning. Apologies, and I'm still getting over my cough. So that's a whole thing. So yeah, but this just goes to show we've had a huge variety of villains over the years with Ben 10 in terms of the show. And I say years in terms of when the show was actually airing. And to have them all kind of team, like, I never would have thought about it. Like, I never would have thought to this scale. It's so, so cool. So when we got introduced to Cooper, this new kid, right? And his grandfather's also a plumber as well, or a former plumber. I'm thinking, is there gonna be some sort of reveal that he's actually, you know, bad or something? Because at this point, it's hard to trust anybody on this show. It really is hard to trust anybody. So I'm thinking, is he actually a good kid? Is he actually going to be good? I don't know, but it turns out he's been kind of helpful. He was able to mess with the rust buckets, like, you know, engine, or mess with like something or whatever. It made it to where they can drive faster to the location. Finding out there's also these secret underground, you know, bases for plumbers that are hidden in different areas, wherever. Because Fort Knox was hit first, and then he's like, and Grandpa Max is like, oh yeah, we have these random facilities and stuff, you know, but after we defeated Vilgax the first time, we decided to shut all this down because we didn't need it. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I guess Vilgax was the main big threat at the time, so it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, wouldn't you have other potential threats? But they're like, well, should we shut it all down? And then that's where we got to see the first little team up with this, they call the Circus Freaks. I think they had another name, because of course they were Zombozo the Clown when they were first introduced. And they had, and I forget his name, the image is still pulled up here that I showed a little bit ago. The guy, the guy in the mall or whatever, who was able to, you know, use the clock, or, you know, the watch or whatever, and, you know, he turned those guards into thinking they were chickens or whatever. Seeing that first team up was kind of like, oh, okay. And then, of course, slowly over, it just more and more and more got revealed of the villains and everything. And to see that fight go down on the rooftop, and Dr. Animo's there, and then Gwen's fighting off against Charmcaster. I remember that one time, I still remember he's calling her Charmmaster, but Charmcaster. And Charmcaster making a point, Gwen, you used an invisible force shield or whatever. Like, it's not invisible to us. You know, we see a blue outline to kind of indicate what she did in terms of a spell. But she's like, you found my spell book all this time. Like, okay, so we are addressing this. Like, I'm assuming she knew, but we have to make sure we address this. And he's like, you've had it all this time. You haven't taken the training wheels off yet. You're not actually using the more difficult spells. Are you too afraid to? Are you too stupid to not do them? And like, so I'm assuming that fight is going to go down in part 2. I really hope it is, or something to that effect, because my God, it's setting up something awesome. Because now Gwen is holding her own as a magic user, and so or you know, spellcaster. So you want to do this? Let's do this. So I'm really hoping we get that in part 2. I'm really curious what exactly the plan is with all these films. Like, are they actually truly working together? Because it seems at any point they'll turn on each other, and I feel like we're probably going to get that. Because we did see the acid breath guy or whatever from the Circus Freaks, as they're called. And maybe that's their actual name anyways. That's what Ben called them or something. Or Gwen too. But he tried to turn saying, I'm the boss now. It's like, no, you're not. No. So I feel like there may be some people a part of the -10, as they're called, that are going to try to double cross, betray the rest of them or something. I'm also wondering, how is Ben going to be able to face all of them Like, I'm trying to figure that out. Now, obviously, we have Gwen. Of course, we have Max as well. And Cooper seems like he is helpful in a sense, right? So, I don't know how they're all going to take them on. I have no idea how that's going to work. It's not going to be easy. That's all I can say. It's not going to be easy for sure. But it was great to see all the fight sequences. Ben just start realizing, what the hell's going on? Like, and for the longest time, they just assumed it was the circus guys. Like, it was them that was running this whole operation. And Max is like, what was the line? They couldn't figure out how to steal water from an aquarium if they could. Like, they wouldn't be able to figure that out. So how would they be able to figure all this out in terms of these 2 keys that need to unlock the force field or whatever that holds the energy source that they deemed it was too problematic and they need to keep it away. So yeah, like, of course they wouldn't have figured this all out. I'm gonna try that again. Figured this all out. That's what I was trying to say. The cough came up. Apologies. I'm trying to get over this thing. I'm trying to take medicine. It's slowly working, but not fully. Anyways, so I feel like there's gonna be people betraying. I'm wondering out of who I think Charmcaster might, because we've seen her before betray her own uncle. Dr. Animo, I could see him potentially betraying the team as well, because he seems like somebody who wants to just be with his mutated animals. He doesn't really want to work with other people, it seems. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, I feel like there's going to be some people. So I feel like it's not going to be a full-on all of them versus Ben and, of course, Gwen and Max and Cooper, essentially. And maybe there's some people that'll show up that are on Ben's side. I have no idea who that would be, but, you know, I don't know, right? I don't know, because I don't know because I wasn't expecting all these villains, so I don't know what's going to happen, all right? So with all that, I feel like it's going to be interesting to kind of see the potential portrayals. I feel like that's going to happen. That's kind of my prediction for part 2. But this was a great episode, a great setup in terms of the energy source and this new Knight character. Badass design, by the way. Badass design. And yeah, I'm just still trying to process the fact that we have all these villains, because I'm like, oh yeah, that character. Oh my God, that character. Like, at first I didn't recognize the one, I forget her name, but the one who cut the cables on the elevator. I'm like, and then after they said, oh, she got her alien tech back. Like, I didn't recognize her first. Like, oh yeah, like that was like forever ago at this point, right? It's like, but here she is again. And then there's Charmcaster. Like, it's just like all these villains. It goes to show the appreciation and love I have for this show. I get rewarded for it, because like, oh, like, yeah, I've been going through this journey, watching this show, and remember all those cool villains? Remember all these different villains from different seasons and all that shit? Here they are together. Working. We'll see if that actually sticks. It's fucking awesome. It's great. Love it. So, yeah. So that's the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I cannot wait for part 2 of Ben 10 versus Negative 10. Can't wait for part 2. I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. I'm curious to know what were some of your favorite moments from this episode. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.